No, this is not a Star Wars trailer reaction or movie review or anything. It's a Creed movie review. This is just for my review for Star Wars The Force Awakens when it comes out, not for Creed. Just ignore this, okay? So Creed is basically a spin-off from the Rocky franchise, and it stars obviously Sylvester Stallone, Michael B. Jordan, and a bunch of other actresses and actors that I don't really know that well. But yeah, it's a spin-off from the Rocky franchise. It's basically this generation's Rocky. The story is Michael B. Jordan's character, Adonis Creed, that's his real name in the movie, Adonis Creed. He's into fighting, just like his father, and that's all he wants to do. He doesn't want to do anything else, just fighting, that's all he wants to do. And he quits his job, which really wasn't working out for him, I guess. You know, he did get a promotion, but he quit because it's not what he wanted. It's not his field of work. His field of work is boxing. He's basically living the life that Rocky was living in Rocky 3 and 4 and stuff. He's already rich, okay? So he's got so many opportunities that he can choose. Like, he doesn't have to do boxing. When he quit his job, I was sort of like, okay, so he's quitting his job, he's obviously committed to boxing, but he has all this money, all this wealth, he has everything anyone could ever want, yet he is so focused on being a boxer. So, like, throughout the whole movie, I was just waiting for the explanation of why is he so focused on boxing. I was waiting for that explanation to sort of come. I was waiting for them to show us why, because we already know why Rocky did it, we know why his father did it, we know why they did it, but we need to know why he is so committed to boxing. And it does tell us that, but it tells us that very subtly, so pay attention when it does. Pay attention, like, throughout the entire movie, but really look out for the bits where it subtly explains why he is so focused on boxing, because he loves it, obviously, but like it goes in deeper. But it's not going to show you why instantly. It's going to show you it in time, but very subtly, as I cannot stress enough. Which to me is really good. Like, and it's a lot better than, say, them just throwing it at you and saying, oh, here, this is why he's so committed to boxing. They took their time with it and put effort behind it. Now, the chemistry between Adonis Creed and Rocky Balboa is great. It's seriously, like, that is where the action is at. That's where everything is happening. The training, the fighting, just the scenes where they're just talking and having a conversation, they are interesting too. Like, this movie is very story heavy, so there's a lot of talking, and like, if you're going into this for a boxing movie, you're gonna get boxing, but you're not gonna get as much as you expected. So go into this expecting a good story, not a good action heavy boxing film, because that's not what you're gonna get. But I like this movie because of its story. I did feel like the story did drag on a little bit, and it was a little bit boring, especially when the story goes off the chemistry between Adonis Creed and Rocky Balboa. It goes off them and onto Adonis and his love interest in this film, which of course apparently has to happen because every boxer needs a girlfriend or whatever. I just didn't really feel that emotional connection to their relationship. It wasn't working for me. Like, I'm very picky when it comes to romance and relationships in movies. For this, it didn't work out for me. I couldn't have cared less about their relationship. Like, honestly, if she wasn't in the movie, it wouldn't have made much difference at all. So the story kind of drags on a bit when it goes on to, when it goes back to their relationship and the romance and stuff. But when it goes back to Adonis and Rocky, then the story starts to pick up every time it goes back to their chemistry. And even, like, the chemistry between Rocky and Adonis was slow at times, not all the time, but most of the time it was really good. It was really damn sad. Like, this movie is one of those movies that men will cry. I cried at the end. As if you've seen the trailers to this film, Rocky is sick, yes, so he's training Adonis Creed, and it's really interesting because now Rocky is in Mickey's position. Mickey is Rocky's original trainer. So now Rocky is in his position, he's sick, and he's training this young guy to become a successful boxer. So it was really interesting to see Rocky in his old trainer's shoes. The movie is best when it's focusing on Adonis and Rocky, not really when it's focusing on him and his love interest. But seriously, the training scenes are quite good. You know, they're okay. The fighting scenes though, just like the boxing scenes are just so heavy, especially the last one. Like, you are feeling the punches, man. I just want to get my fists and punch something and feel that punch, because like sitting there in the theater, you just literally feel the punches. I don't know how to explain it better than that. You feel the punches in this. Concerning the boxing was done really well, and this movie has some humor. Like all the other Rocky movies, this isn't really a Rocky movie, but it's a Creed movie now, that's what it is. But it has the humor just like Rocky's movies does. But seriously, this is a great movie. As I said, don't go into this looking for action heavy, you know, boxing movie. You do get a really satisfying boxing scene at the end. Probably the best fighting scene out of the entire movie. But please don't go into it expecting a action heavy boxing movie. It's a very story heavy movie, but if you are looking for story, you are going to enjoy this movie just like I did. Hey guys, like and comment down below on this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Anyway, bye!